Hey there, guys. Frankomatic here with Cess.
Hi.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways, we got the old C64 screen here. Today we are going to play a very special, bizarre sort of game. I need Cess's special assistance.
Special.
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 Special. First, we're going to get some amazing art that I think you will be very happy with.
Is that a real very happy?
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
It is a picture-perfect depiction of a very famous character.
I'm afraid.
Anyways, we're going to be playing a text adventure today, so I need the help of someone who sounds better to listen to than me.
Wait, that's what you want me here for?
Also, because I think you'll deeply enjoy the setting of this game. Maybe not deeply. I think you're more of a Lord of the Rings fan than a Hobbit fan. But we're going to be playing the Hobbit since I just spoiled it. There he is. There is our boy.
Wow.
This...
Smog looking kind of three-legged.
He's
Wait, is that a fourth leg on his, like, tail butt?
he's seen... This is dollar store, Smog, let's say. Anyways, while it loads, we got some music.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna let it load because I want to talk a little bit about this game before we get started. This is a text adventure, as I mentioned. And it is famous, or perhaps infamous, for one main reason.
Smog?
No. But the game itself is very small. There's not a lot of locations.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of characters.
Okay.
Every character that is in this game exists at all times and is doing its own thing.
Okay.
So things can get kind of out of hand without your intervention at all, and it makes this game interesting to see. Right at the start, we have a high chance of getting possibly screwed over by our buddy Gandalf just deciding to be a jerk.
I mean, that's in character.
Yep. I'm going to try to get us through this. I have a actual move guide off to the side. Because there are a couple of mazy spots, and those mazy spots also have characters that will throw you into a dungeon in them if they see you. So I've got the moves from the dungeon to where you need to go in case that happens.
This, like, severely unsymmetrical Smog is really messing with me.
I know, you, like, look at him and you just see more and more wrong with it as time goes on, right? It's really something. We do have one single disc swap. There would be more if I was going to use a proper save disc, but the game gets a little weird about that. So I will instead be using my emulator's quick save option. Alright, let's check out Back End. Aside from Smog, most of the pictures are actually pretty okay. The color gets a little weird because old computer color bleed, but...
Why would you make the floor checkered?
That's how Bag End looks.
No.
Bilbo kitchen-tiled his entire house.
Oh, awful. It's awful.
Bag End is also only this one room. Anyways, let's get started. That picture's gone now. So here we are. In a comfortable tunnel-like hall with a perfectly round green door, like a porthole.
The walls are panelled, and the floor is tiled and carpeted.
There was no carpet in that picture.
And there are a number of polished chairs around the walls. To the east, there is the round green door. You can see Gandalf. Gandalf is carrying a curious map. Thorin. The wooden chest. Gandalf gives the curious map to you. Thorin rising to his feet, says to you, "Well, Mr. Baggins, all is ready for our more adventure. And I must say, things are looking very hopeful. Shall we be off then?"
So I'm gonna pause by typing pause, because this game also has a setup where if you just sit there not typing anything for a while, it will eventually automatically enter a wait command for you. And everything in the entire game world will do whatever it's going to do for that turn. And you don't always want that to happen.
I do want to turn this down a bit.
Yeah, I might turn this down in my head a little bit too. Hopefully, that's not too absurdly loud. In fact, I'm gonna check the volume real quick. That's not the volume, this is the volume. I was gonna check the volume, but it doesn't seem to want to let me actually get into the mixer. So I guess I won't. I'll just hope this isn't too bad. Anyways, we got a map. Let's read that map, shall we?
You examine the curious map. It is a map, drawn on a piece of parchment, of the area around the Lonely Mountain. There seem to be some symbols on it, but you cannot read them. Gandalf opens the round green door.
So Gandalf, at this point, by giving us that map, has done the only thing he really needs to do in the game. He is just gonna be here doing whatever he feels like now. Thorin is currently, at least, not vital to our adventure, but as the one friend who will actually make an attempt to stay with us, he can be very helpful.
Alright.
Anyways, let's go outside since Gandalf helpfully opened the door for us.
You go east.
This, well known, the outside of Hobbiton looked like a frickin' hellscape.
Yeah, this is not great. Oh, no. Alright. You are in a gloomy, empty land with dreary hills ahead, rising higher and higher, dark with trees. On some of the hills are old castles that have a very evil look about them. To the west, there is the round green door. You can go east, north, northeast. You can see nothing. Gandalf enters. Thorin enters.
Alright. So, I'm gonna move on because there's a good chance if we stick around and just wait, Gandalf's gonna take that map back from us, and we don't want that. Let's head east again.
You go east.
Can you guess what this scene is?
Trolls?
Yes. Whoop.
You are in a small clearing, half hidden amongst the trees. You can go southwest, southeast, north. You can see a hideous troll. A troll is carrying the large key. A vicious troll. Gandalf enters. Thorin enters. A hideous troll says, "Blimey, look at this! Can you cook 'em?" A vicious troll says, "You can try, but he wouldn't make above a mouthful." Thorin says to you, "Well, thief, you don't seem to be making a very good beginning to this adventure. I hope you have some idea how to get us out of this mess."
Thorin's gonna whine a lot.
I mean, as our only friendo, I guess.
So anyways, I do have a plan, and that plan is I'm gonna just walk away.
Bye.
As long as you don't hang out there, the trolls do not really do anything. You can try and get Gandalf or Thorin to fight them, but it will end badly. And here we are at, here's Rivendell. We're at Rivendell now. It's just right there, you know.
You're on a good path at the brink of a fast-flowing river. Behind, a narrow bridge of stone without a parapet crosses the river. Ahead, you can see the last homely house. Visible exits are east-west. You can see Elrond. Gandalf enters. Thorin enters. Elrond says, "Hello."
We're either in Rivendell or Elrond just decided to take a stroll out to the middle of nowhere and stand around, because he won't leave here.
Alright.
Anyways, we couldn't read that map, but our buddy Elrond can. Just ask him to read the map.
Read them up. You talk to Elrond. Gandalf says, "Hurry up!" Elrond examines the curious map. Elrond says, "Go east from the Misty Mountain to get to a narrow place."
It's a useful statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, Gandalf just being like,
Hurry your ass up!
I'm bored. Bye, Gandalf.
You wait. Some time passes. Gandalf goes east. Elrond gives some lunch to you.
Okay, eat that, thank you.
You eat some lunch. Thorin says, "Well, are we going to just stand here all day?" Day dawns.
That's what I was waiting for. As we know, you don't need to reread this, I'm just looking to see where the exits were. West. The trolls are now stone. So we'll just, you know, take their key. Thorin's gonna whine.
Hurry up! You go north. Can't believe you keep making me read out loud. When you know it's like my weak skill.
You're doing
What is
fine.
this?
What do you think it is?
A jungle? With a really bad muddy footpath? Path? There we go. Alright, you are in an almost hidden path through the trees. On the ground are many trolls' footprints. To the north, there is the Heavy Rock Door. The Heavy Rock Door.
The heavy rock door. It's the only one.
Visible exits are south. You can see nothing. Thorin enters.
Alright, we're gonna unlock the door.
You unlock the Heavy Rock Door with the large key. Thorin says, "Well, are we going to just stand here all day?" You open the Heavy Rock Door. Thorin sits down and starts singing about gold.
That's that back in the day was kind of a meme line from people who played this game. If they wanted to reference it, they would just say, Thorin sits down and starts singing about gold. Because he'll do it at the most unhelpful times.
Cool.
Anyways, inside.
You go north.
There it is.
Huh. You're in a much-used troll's cave. There are many bones on the floor and a nasty smell in the air. And the clothes of many victims hang on the wall. To the south, there is the Heavy Rock Door. You can see the short, strong sword, the rope. Thorin enters.
Alright, we're gonna take all that crap. Give me that.
You take the short, strong sword. Thorin waits. You take the rope. Thorin says, "Well, are we going to just stand here all day?"
No, Thorin, shut up.
Hello. Thorin waits. Elrond gives some lunch to you. You eat some lunch.
We're a hobbit, so we need to have third lunch.
You wait. Wait. Thorin, with a faraway look in his eyes, starts muttering about gold and treasure. Elrond says, "Hello."
Okay, with third lunch, we can move on. Here we are at,
Romero Place. Probably not.
the Misty Mountains.
You are on a hard, dangerous path in the Misty Mountains. The path is marked with white stones, many of which are small, and others are half covered with moss or heather. Visible exits are east, north, west, south. You can see nothing. Thorin enters.
This is kind of a mazy place. Doesn't need to be. You can get an extra item here that you absolutely don't need, so we're gonna get it. We're gonna see a lot of various pictures, and the descriptions are gonna mostly be the same, so,
You're on an hour path at the top of a valley, which opens suddenly at your feet. The bottom of the valley trees can be seen poking above the mist, and the sound of running water can be heard. You can go east, north. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
east. Same.
A valley, trees poking above mist.
North.
A
Northwest.
valley, trees poking above.
No. Hey, Gandalf. North.
Valley, running water.
Southeast. I should be able to go down. Yes. Hey, Gandalf. Go down once.
Yep. It's a new picture. Is it a new description too? It's very... You go down. You are on a steep, zigzag path into a secret valley. Visible legs start down. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
2, 3, 4.
You are in a deep, misty valley. It is very narrow with steep sides. A small brook meanders along next to the path. Shall?
Next to the path shall, yeah. that's what it says.
You can go east up. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
Alright, so you might wonder why we wandered all the way over here. Is to get that key.
The path shall.
So the key does absolutely nothing aside from give us points.
Cool.
Anyways, let's get back to where we were. Okay, so we're back at the Misty Mountain. If we go east, we can get to that narrow place.
You go east. You're in a narrow place with a dreadful drop into a dim valley at your feet. Above, an overhanging rock provides little shelter. You can go east, west, north. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
We're gonna go north.
You go north. You are in a fair-sized cave, not too large, with a dry floor and some comfortable nooks to the rear. Below, there is the small, insignificant crack. The small, insignificant crack. Alright. You can go south. You can see nothing. Thorn enters. The nasty goblin enters.
So there's a goblin here.
Kill it.
You're gonna just, chill.
You wait. Time passes. Thorn says, well...
We're gonna just stand around all day, the nasty goblin captures you. Which we wanted, because there's something important in here. How do you feel about this ominous music?
The path shall... You are in a small and dank dungeon, buried far under the mountain. To the north, there is the Goblin Store. To the west, there is the window. You can see some sand.
Make a snapshot here, just because it's a convenient place to do so. Maybe Hob LP Gob Jail. So anyways, we're in jail.
You dig some sand. In the sand, there's the trap door. Thorn appears. Turning to you, Thorn asks, What perchance be too much trouble to inquire as to your plans for getting us out of here, or are we just going to sit and rot in this dismal dungeon?
So it's very important that Thorin also be in here with us, the way that we have come in here. Because Bilbo is too short to get out the window by himself.
Oh.
You need Thorin or Gandalf, on the off chance Gandalf has somehow gotten caught, to help you. But first, we're gonna beat up that door a bit.
Smash. You strike the trap door. Thorin sits down and starts singing about gold.
This is gonna take a bit, probably.
You strike the trap door. You strike the trap door. You strike the trap door.
It'll break eventually. Dirt. The dirt.
You strike the trap door, Thorin waits.
You can also tell Thorin to do it, but you can only do it one time, then we have to tell him again.
You talk to Thorin. Thorin strikes the trap door. You strike the trap door.
You can also hit it with your sword, but that has a pretty good chance of breaking your sword, and that ain't great.
You strike the trap door. Thorin sits down, starts singing about gold. You strike the trap door.
Oh my
Thorin
god,
waits.
please, door.
You strike the trap door. Thorin waits. Dirt. You strike the trap door. Thorin says, "Well, are we going to just stand here all day?"
We're gonna stand here till I break this dang door, Thorin. Shut up.
Strike the trap door. Door. You strike the trap
My god,
door.
it didn't take this many it didn't take this many hits last time.
You strike the trap door. Thorin waits.
Bilbo skipped arm day.
You strike the trap door.
Please.
Thorin waits. You strike the trap door. Thorin waits. You strike the trap door. Thorin waits. You strike the trap door.
Oh my god. Please.
You strike the trap door.
Give.
You strike the trap door. Thorin says, "Hurry up!" You strike the trap door. You strike the trap door. You suck. Oh my god, you need to practice typing. You strike the trap door. You strike the trap door. Thorin waits.
It's gonna be the rest of the video, I guess.
You strike the trap door. Thorin says, "Hurry up!" You strike the trap door. Thorin waits.
Thorin, you're bigger than me.
You talk to Thorin. Thorin strikes the trap door. You strike the trap door. Gandalf appears.
Hi, Gandalf! Gandalf, you're a wizard. Break the door. He did it!
You talk to Gandalf. Gandalf strikes the trap door. The door is broken. Thorin takes the small, curious key.
Okay. That key is very important. But we have it now.
Can you thank Gandalf? Window. Thorin says, "Wonderful, this key belonged to my father Thorin, and before him to my grandfather Thror." Oh, I'm sorry. My father Thrain. The heck was I on?
Alright, now check this out. I'm gonna tell Thorin to help me out. 'Cause now Thorin needs to stay with us basically forever, or else we have problems. Because we can't get that key from him. He won't give it to us.
Gandalf goes through the window. Thorin carries you.
And we're out of jail.
wait, time passes, Thorn goes west. You're in a low, roughly made passage. The seemingly wins. What? The seemingly wins back on itself at every turn. Oh, winds!
Yeah, the should be a that, I think.
Okay. To the north, there is the window. Visible exits are southwest, southeast. You can see Thorn. Thorn is carrying you. The small, curious key.
I'm not certain how he went west and the door ended up north of us, but, or the window, rather, but, you know. So anyways, there is something important in here. Please don't be a goblin standing right here. Once had a goblin camping out this room, and it made life very annoying. Alright, dude.
You are in a big cavern, lit by a great red fire in the middle and by torches along the walls. To the southeast, there is the Goblin Store. Visible exits are down, northeast. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
We could have had Gandalf or Thorin go out the window, come down here, and open the door for us, but it's easier to just have them carry us outside. I'm gonna make a snapshot here, because sometimes you get unlucky. You know, when we go down, there's a goblin, like, right here. We get thrown back into jail immediately.
You go down. You are in a deep, dark, stuffy passage in the heart of the mountains. Other passages cross this one, forming a tangled maze going in all directions. Visible exits are up, west, north. That's not all directions, you liar. You can see nothing. Thorn enters.
Alright. We're gonna wait here, because there's a goblin wandering around. And when he comes in the room, he won't immediately capture us, but if we walk into a room he's already in, he will. There he is. I'm gonna go north.
Stuffy dungeon, passages everywhere, blah blah blah.
Southeast.
Stuffy passages.
All directions, you can go one direction.
Yeah.
Gonna go east. Oh good, it's here.
Hey! You can see the valuable golden ring!
I'm gonna take that. Which is, as anyone who knows this material would know, the One Ring. Although it wasn't yet, I guess.
Why is it just there?
This is apparently where Gollum dropped it. You can find him wandering around here, but sometimes he's, dead.
Oh, alright.
Sometimes he's wandered off entirely and you never see him. I don't know. But
Okay, fair enough.
gonna save another snapshot here.
So now we've got the most important item in the book, although at the time...
It was not. And actually, I'm gonna break the video here, because this seems like a good spot to, pause for a minute.
Okay.
So we'll be back with some more of this game later. Later, guys.
Ciao!